Hey guys, I am here to plan for the week of November 8th through the 14th, and I am using the Winter Moon kit from Caress Press. I am using the premium matte version, which is what I like to buy from Caress Press particularly. I will say that I have been getting back into premium matte a little bit more recently. It is kind of temperamental a little bit, but you just have to kind of work with it. But I love this kit. I was so glad that she ended up doing this artwork. I think this is Darcy art from last year. So I didn't end up purchasing this last year or using it. So I was glad to see that she did it this year. I love the tones of this kit. Like, it was, while it still kind of kept that classic Christmas red and green, she used those two tones in it. It was still like very different looking. So I thought that this was a fun jump into Christmas kits. I used, I think it is called Pink Sunset or Sunset or something. It's a foil bundle from Scribble Prints Co. I was so scared about this at first, but once it was down, I absolutely love it because it was a star format and there's kind of like the moons in the kit that I thought that it kind of brought that element out. What next? I also did bring in a little bit of rose foil from Scribble Prints Co. Mainly in the sidebar where I used the month and some scripts, maybe a couple icons here and there, just to kind of balance it out, and I like the way that that looked. We are not doing anything different base-wise than normal. I only needed one box extender this week, which was great. And I really love the way that the pink tones worked with the dark green. I don't know, I really like the way that this turned out. So we are using a tall box girl on the sidebar. I picked the girl with the pretty red hair because, again, I think that she worked the best with the kit and the colors. So we use tall box, then I use a half box, and then like just the extra box that came with the 15mm strip. I like utilizing that box in the sidebar so I don't like lose it and forget where it is like later on when I'm doing plans. I ended up doing, I don't know if I show this on camera like right now, but I ended up using the half cut headers from the foil bundle because it was an older format on the sidebar to kind of break up because the header overlays for the week is the star. So I decided to use the half cut headers in the sidebar. Again, same kind of deal. Layering some deco pieces here to put with my month. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I do show me putting the half cut headers down. And you can't really tell unless like you look really close to see the half cut headers, unless you're like me and you put them down totally crooked, but that's just a me problem. I feel like, let me know your opinion. I need to start asking for questions. By the time I think about asking for questions for this part, it's like too late. So I kind of just have to just fill space and talk. This week though was exciting. We did find out on Monday that we got the apartment that we had applied for. I talked about in my last week's plan with me. It kind of just worked out really well. It is a townhouse, so it's got a first floor and a second floor, which the space is not much different from what we're in now, which is unfortunate. We wish we could have gotten a little bigger, but we were really happy with the owner and who we're going to be renting from. He was just like an all-around good guy, takes care of his units, and, you know, doesn't like cheap out. He's not really doing it. He's doing it because he likes to and wants to help people, I feel like, more than being all about the money. He's not like a big businessman. He's just a normal, everyday guy. So, and he liked us too. He usually doesn't let someone apply for one of his units if he doesn't think it's going to work out. So it worked out. This is a couple weeks ago, so we weren't going to be able to move in right away. So what is today? I don't even know. It's the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday. It's November 26th. We do have the keys, but we haven't moved yet because there was some stuff that needed to be done in the unit. So I should be getting close to the plans. Yeah, but super exciting. Finally, this week was kind of just like a sigh of relief to know that we had a place and we had something figured out and we had a plan. Obviously, I would have loved to move in. Like, I would have loved to have just gone and moved in right away, but we had to be patient and just kind of let the work get done. So now on to the plans. So Monday there was no school, so I marked that. And I've been trying to be better, like, I don't know if you guys will notice, about using a combination of scripts that kind of blend well together. I try not to use like 14 different fonts of scripts. So, like, you guys will notice that I've been writing a little more just because I've wanted to, I don't know, maybe I'm just tripping, but using almost kind of like the same style scripts, so it's a little more cohesive. So, this day I did get some Dunkin'. I worked on a ton of homework, and then I had my nail appointment this day. Right after my nail appointment, we went and signed the lease and paid our deposit. And I will say that these rabbit hole handcraft stickers came in the perfect time because I think they look spectacular with this spread. You guys will see in the box that I write signing the lease that I used one of the cute little rabbit hole handcraft with the reindeer pen, and it looked so cute. I did mark in swim practice for Mackenzie because we were picking her up this day. It's like hit or miss if we end up picking her up or not, so I marked it just because we were picking her up. So we did also run to Bath and Body Works and Menards because once we signed the lease, I wanted to get kind of an idea of a little bit of shelving because there's a quite sizable like little laundry space that we can do a lot with storage. So we're definitely going to need that storage solution. So I wanted to look at a few things. So then after that, we did get Red Robin for dinner. And this was a week that we wanted to try the crumble cookies. I think they had one that Anthony wanted to try really bad. So, and then after that, we came home and went to bed pretty early. And then Tuesday is class for me. I really love, again, the stickers that I chose, like seasonal stickers for the spread, because I love that little Coffee Monsters go with the Christmas tree hat you'll see in a second. This day, Anthony also worked overtime, so I marked that. And then there was quite a mess my cat made this day, and I was just angry and hating life because we've been living around boxes for so long and he's been terrible. It's just not been fun. So this day I also needed to put through an email to my school that I go to. I did pull stickers, I filmed, and I worked on some more homework. And knock on wood, since last week when I was behind, I have been keeping up. I only have a couple more assignments for my one class that I'm in now, so thankfully I didn't get off track anymore. The semester is almost over for me, and I'm so excited. And I've been keeping up with planning too, which is nice, because I kind of want to keep myself ahead, so when we get settled, I don't have to like get to my planner like right away. So Wednesday, when I got up on Wednesday, I did have some lunch and I watched one of my favorite streamers. I just marked it with another one of those cute little Christmas sweaters. And then I did more planning. And then this day while I was planning, there was like a hella great deal on a vacuum. All of the floors in the new place, besides my daughter's room, will be like hardwood or like hard floors. I think they're vinyl, to be honest, but I wanted to get a cordless stick vacuum, and there was a great deal on one, so I placed a pickup order for that. And then I also met with a nurse practitioner from my insurance group, which this was one of the best like doctors, like medical appointments that I've had in quite some time, because he really listened and he gave me good advice about a couple next steps that I should be taking on my medical journey. So this day was the day that we kind of started noticing my one little cat. She's teeny tiny, I just call her the little one. She started acting kind of sad and mopey, and she's not doing the greatest. And this was the day that we first started noticing that. So, and then I did run to Bath and Body Works again, which Bath and Body Works has had like a chokehold on me, something crazy, because they've had these amazing sales and I've been getting a million coupons. I probably have a good 2 moving boxes probably filled with my Bath and Body Works stuff that I've purchased recently, and Christmas gifts. Ugh, it's crazy. So then I did have some crappy sleep Wednesday night, and then Thursday class again, and then I did set up my budget for the next couple months this day to make sure that we were kind of on track, getting everything sorted. And then I called Target this day. Oh, I know why. So I called Target this day. Maybe, I don't know. Was this the day that I called Target? I don't know. I've been having like issues. I'm not trying to get like a red card credit card. Like, I don't want another credit card, but I've been trying to sign up for the longest time for the red debit card. And you save the same as a red card, but it pulls from your own account. And I've been having lots of issues trying to get this sorted, but I called them. I also worked on a grocery list, and I started packing Halloween, and by that I mean literally took Halloween stuff down and set it in a pile because it was a lot of work. So and then this day I did have an exam and homework to do. So Friday, I did some cleaning and tidying around the house. It's been super hard to keep up with it because we've been living around boxes, and we have to I have to move things to clean under them. So it's not been a great time. So This day I also picked up the vacuum. And then I went and got groceries. I think I did this a little out of order because I think I got groceries like way later in the day, but it just worked out. And then this day was also the day that my cat that's been driving me nuts, he's been really bad lately. He knocked my gorgeous new Christmas Starbucks cup off the counter and the lid cracked. So it's the lid. I can still use the cup, which it's fine. But at that time, I was just in my feelings. I was irritated. I was mad. And I didn't want to deal with anything. So this day, we also picked up the kids. I had a discussion post that was due this night. And I forget. I forget how this worked out, but we let the kids play with my nephew for a little bit at my mom's, and we had cake for my sister's birthday, and my mom didn't have a 4 or a 0 because my sister was turning 40, so she had a 5 and an 8, so I put the laughing emoji head because it was the math cake. She made us do math to figure it out, so. Saturday was dryland training for Mackenzie. I dropped her off and was going to go get some Dunkin', and the Dunkin' app was malfunctioning, so I'm like, oh, I'm just going to go to Starbucks. I go to Starbucks, the mobile orders aren't working, so I sit at Starbucks for like 35 minutes, and then I'm almost late picking Mackenzie back up from dryland. So I marked coffee craziness. And then after that, we all got dressed for the day and we went to the West Side Market, which is an indoor market near downtown Cleveland. And the kids had never been there. My husband had never been there. So we just wanted to do that. Just kind of do something fun and get out of the house. We came back and we watched Olaf Presents, which was so good. If you guys haven't watched it on Disney Plus, it is one of my favorite things that I've probably seen in quite a long time. So I did this a little out of order as well. Before we went home, I picked up a Kohl's order that I had site to store. It was bath night for the kids, and then we watched Jingle All the Way. I did use a little steaming emoji head because I was a little irritated about something that happened that night. So then Sunday, I had planned to go to this craft show at my school. So we got the kids all ready and cute, and we went to the craft show. And then after we did that, we came home and Daniel picked the Grinch. So we watched the Grinch, and I got a little bit of cuddle time with him, which that is few and far between. He doesn't love to cuddle, but, and we had them look through the toy catalog that Amazon sent, which the one that Amazon sent was amazing. It has a lot of activities and it was just fun for the family. So we did that. Being as it was Sunday, it was our time to drop the kids off. And then this next half box is just a inside joke between me and my husband, and I do not write it in because it's a little personal, but I had to include it in my planner, and we watched Money Heist. So that is the week. I hope you guys enjoyed. I am going to fill everything out, add a little bit of music like normal. If you guys haven't subbed, definitely hit that sub button, and I will see you guys in my next video.